might be on the news. There's a guy with a, looks like a professional setup over there, a tripod and camera. They're probably documenting all the people who are out flying, who are ignoring all the craziness with the COVID-19. It's, what is it, March 21st or so? And the COVID-19 thing is at a frenzy. Government is pretty much destroying the economy, having all the businesses closed down, people are laid off, but then they're saving us from it by giving us $1 trillion taxpayer dollars, so I don't know. It's pretty nuts. So, I'm going to do a cross country today. Pull up my stopwatch here. Or my, yeah, stopwatch, not the timer. I'm going to fly over to Yakima, then up to Ellensburg, then up to Wenatchee, and then back here. Good thing I remembered to open up, to fire up my iPad there, because it tracks my flight, generates a log. Please, no prop wash, big sign on the side of that hangar. So I will direct my prop wash this way, next to the hangar, actually. Yeah, that's fine. That Rainier is looking beautiful. A lot of clouds this morning, and that had me concerned. I called 1-800-WX-BRIEF. First time I did that by myself. And the guy was real nice. It was actually pretty easy. I had all my information lined up, and just what he said, the clouds have cleared quite well. Controls, free and clear, I already knew that. Instruments. Oh, my altimeter is way off. Let's see, gas in the correct tank. I'm going to start with the far tank. I'm going to switch to the near tank in Wenatchee for my long final leg home. Altimeter set. Nope. And let's go ahead. Let's see. 128,575 is what I want. 128.
Temperature 12 Celsius. Dew point 5 Celsius. Altimeter 3021 inches of mercury.
All right, let's listen here. Not that it matters. It's nice.
Pierce
See the
County
windsock.
Airport, Dunfield.
Automated weather observation 214 Niner Zulu. Wind variable at 4 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 12 Celsius. Dew point 5 Celsius. Altimeter 3021 inches of mercury.
All right. No news there. All right. Instruments, gas and correct altimeter. Let's do the run up. Doors and seat belts are good. Do the run up and we're ready to go. Stick back, go up to 1700 with the brakes on.
Pierce County traffic 1152 Zulu at 3,000 feet, about 5 miles to the southeast, inbound for touch and goes.
Everything's good. Where'd that guy say he was? Put my...
Pierce County traffic, Airlift 3 is 3 miles south. We're transitioning north on the east side, Pierce County.
checkpoints. I'll write my times down. I might miss the first one because it's actually pretty close. And I'll be north of the airport, whereas I drew my course line from the center of this airport to the center of Yakima. So I'm going to start out a little bit to the north of that course. So I may miss my first checkpoint. I'm going to verify my position, make sure I'm on track with the iPad. And then once I'm on course, and then I was cheating a little bit. Once I'm on course, I will start using my timer, my checkpoints, probably with maybe the second checkpoint.
This is my second cross country. I start out from Pierce County and head across the Cascades, past Mount Rainier, Bumping Lake, Mount Aches, straight over a tower, and come into Yakima. And from Yakima, I head north up the Yakima River Valley, which was beautiful, and land at Ellensburg. And from there, over a small mountain range, and descend down into Wenatchee. And from Wenatchee, the longest leg of the trip, the fourth leg, back across the Cascades, across some nice lakes there, good landmarks, and then back down into the Puget Sound lowlands to land at Pierce County.
I don't see anybody on final there. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, taking off runway 35. I'll be departing the area to the southeast, Pierce County. Warm today.
Traffic 1152 Zulu, about 3 miles to the east, preparing to overfly the traffic for teardrop entry to runway 35 pattern. Pierce County traffic.
And I'll climb up a little bit. Go ahead and turn out to the east.
Pierce County traffic, last R 860. Departing runway 35, we will exit the pattern to the south, Pierce.
Pierce County traffic 1152 Zulu at 2,000 feet, overflying the runway for teardrop entry to pattern for runway 35, touch and goes. Pierce County traffic.
So if he's overflying the field, that means he's no factor because I'm like a mile northeast. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, about a mile northeast of the field, heading southeast bound, departing the area, Pierce County. I'm at 2,000 right now, climbing. So it looks like I'm settling in maybe 600 feet a minute. And, all right. So forget that. Let's bring up. Okay, so like I thought, I'm to the north of my course. So let's get back down on course, and I'm climbing about VY. I might need to go a little left of my course. to stay away from those clouds. So, yeah, let's head a little more southerly here so I can get over to my course line. Then I'm going to start using my timer.
Pierce County traffic, 1152 Zulu, entering the traffic pattern at midfield downwind for runway 35, touch and goes, 1152 Zulu.
So I can start hitting my checkpoints.
Sunfield traffic, Luscombe is 2.5 miles, 45435, number 2.
So I'm under Class B airspace now, that's 4,000. And I'm only at 3250.
Pierce County traffic, 1152 Zulu on the downwind for touch and go, runway 35, Pierce County traffic.
And in just a sec here, I'll be under a 5,000 foot shelf, then a 7,000 foot shelf, so I'll never, actually I'm not even gonna, well, I'm gonna be under this 5,000 foot shelf, all the way to the edge of it. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm missing my first few checkpoints here. What's that? Oh, that's a
Pierce County
hospital.
traffic, 1152 Zulu, turning crosswind for touch and go, runway 35, Pierce County traffic. Turning base, 1152.
So power lines and a tower.
Sunfield traffic, Luscombe is left downwind, 35.
Should be off my right wing, but it's probably under me. I'm thinking I need to pick things that are
Pierce County traffic,
farther,
1152 Zulu, turning final for touch and go, runway 35, Pierce County traffic.
further off my track, but that's exactly why I'm doing this, so I can practice this. Almost at 4,000. Okay, there should be a hospital.
Traffic, Skyway 2087 Romeo is 8
Don't
miles
see it.
to the north by northeast, 3,000 feet inbound for runway 24.
Sunfield traffic, Luscombe to left base, 35.
Pierce County traffic, 1152 Zulu going around.
So far I'm doing a terrible job with my checkpoints because I was so far off initially. Part of the issue is I didn't know whether I was going to be taken off north or south, and so Fairfax. So Fairfax is a town, and it's one of my checkpoints. Okay, and I'm not nowhere near you there yet, so this is good.
Sunfield traffic, Luscombe is short file 35, full stop.
Actually, all right. I'm not as bad as I thought. Okay, I'm on my course, and
Pierce County traffic, 1152 Zulu, turning crosswind for runway 35.
I want to be about 100 degrees. So there's 90, and there's 100. All right, there's 100, and my power lines are coming up here. And then it should be 3 minutes and 45 seconds to Fairfax. All right, this is good. Not too bad.
Sourwind traffic, G7 Romeo's going to overfly at midfield about 2,000 feet and then sink down into 9 downwind for runway 24. Pierce County traffic.
Over the power lines.
Downwind for runway 35, Pierce County traffic.
Over the power lines. So now it should be 3 minutes and 45 seconds until I'm over the town of Fairfax. 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Good, now I'm on my course. That's my second checkpoint, but I wasn't able to time it. But I flew right over it. And 100, I think, need to be more like 90 with the, I think the crosswind is strong enough I'm getting blown to the south. The wind is stronger than what I figured in my calculations, so it makes sense that I'm tending to be a little bit south of my course, even though I was at 100 degrees. I was adjusting a little bit for a left quartering tailwind, but not enough, which I figured after I talked to the weather briefer. The numbers I got from windy.com weren't as high. Wind speed is what I got from the briefer. So I'll go more like 90, I think.
Pierce County traffic, 1152 Zulu, turning base for runway 35.
I'm still off course. I'm going to make an adjustment here. This is more like 70 degrees. Almost up at 6,000.
Clear traffic radio check.
Loud clear. But then I'm almost at 6,000 feet. 6,800.
Runway traffic, East 7 Romeo is crossing midfield now.
So
Alright, did descend to 1,500. Looks nice and empty here. Pierce County traffic, 1152 Zulu, turning final for runway 35, Pierce County traffic.
I'm at 6,000. I want to get to 7,500. I figured that might take me until I'm close to Mount Rainier. But it is looking BEA beautiful. Still off course. Let's see. And Fairfax should be off to the right of my course.
Traffic, 87 Romeo is on left downwind.
Off to the right of my course. Let me make a little bigger adjustment here. $6,500. Still climbing.
Pierce County traffic, 1152 Zulu on the go for runway 35, Pierce County traffic.
Still a little bit to the south of my course. Never did adjust quite enough for that wind, I guess. And I should be getting close to my checkpoint, although I might be right over it. Nope, it's still up ahead.
Highway traffic, East 7 Romeo, left is.
Alright, I'm killing the radio now. Turn the volume down. If I boogie back over to my correct course line here. Yeah, that I was figuring like a 5-knot quarter tailwind, 345. Yeah, you know, I'm surprised it's taking this long. So where is Fairfax? Just verifying here. Still off my position. I would have figured out eventually that I was getting blown off course quite a lot because I would have been heading straight for Mount Rainier. $7,000. Actually, so this is interesting. It's actually a little bit cool in here. Almost at 7,500, although it doesn't look like I'm that high because 545. But the problem is, I don't even see it. It's supposed to be out the window there. But I don't see a town. Anyway, I'm on course, so I want to... Oh, so I was gonna... Okay, pay attention, Jay. DNS. Did not see. Stop. Reset. Start. Next checkpoint is a mountain peak off to the right. You know what? I was going to go up to 7,500, but I'm almost at 8,000 now, and I'm going to stay up here because there's some peaks in front of me. Should clear them. Still need to adjust for that wind. All right. And the peak I've got as being 730. It's actually a peak along this river valley, I think, which I have right in front of me here. And I'm just going to keep climbing a little bit here. Don't think I can really be too high here. So 7.5 minutes, there's 1.5, but I've been really slow. Oil pressure's good, oil temperature's excellent. And I'm flying about a 90-degree heading, which seems not too bad. Actually, yeah, the wind's definitely affecting me more than I thought. So, yeah, I'm climbing more than I was going to. I'm at 83. Yeah, even maybe 80 degrees is more like what I need to be at here. I'm gonna go ahead, level off, throttle back a little bit. Oil pressure, oil temp are good. I'm above some of the clouds here at the base of Mount Rainier. But it does clear up, looks like completely to the east, which the weather briefer told me it would. I think I'm on a good course now, but I had to make a lot more corrections than I was anticipating I would. The Cascades, they stretch out for quite a long way. So I should have, whatever that peak is, about 7.5 minutes in here. Wish I had more and better checkpoints here. That peak is not Little Tahoma for sure. BEA beautiful. I'm 86, but I don't mind a little extra altitude here. Although if I turned around, I mean, I'm several thousand feet above the ground. So, I'm close to on course. I keep verifying it with the iPad. My hair off to the right, of course, but not much. So, 7.5. That peak could be right there. I might see it. That'd be cool if that was it. I actually found it. But the map, frankly, I don't know. It's up to the right of this river valley, which I think is good. And then this peak will be on the right-hand side of the river valley. That might, I think it's right there. I'm gonna give me some heat on my feet. At 8,700, it's higher than I was gonna be, but that's okay. I don't mind. Throttle back just a hair. Just a little bit over 2,400, 2,450. 2,400 is supposed to be cruise RPM. So 7.5. Well, I seem to be crossing back over that river valley, so that's Little Tahoma, so that's not all what I'm looking for. But 86. That is totally awesome. Yeah. You know, I think that's the peak right there. I keep continuing to get blown to the right. I think that's gotta, I think that might be it right there. So I'm going as fast as I anticipated. Well, I don't know. Okay, this is totally awesome. Totally awesome. To the right of the river valley. I'm thinking this could be it right here, what I wanted. And it's more in keeping with my slightly slower time that I was getting. Man, I keep not having the compass where I decided I needed to put it to adjust. All right, let's adjust here. I don't know, is that it right there? Maybe. Let's say 850. Don't know. Stop, reset, start. And I might be resetting the timer incorrectly too. And a few bumps here. So, yeah, let's see, Got another valley. I'm crossing over there. You know, I think I might be farther than I thought I was. The GPS basically is completely saving my neck here. So, you know what I think I need to do? I think I need to enjoy the flight a little bit here. So I got a big glacier here and a river valley. So that river valley might be right there. So it might mean that I'm more than halfway to sunrise. Swing out a little bit early here. Oh, you know what? And the sunrise is right there. Stop, reset, start. Sunrise. Okay, there's a lake. Is that my lake? Peak on the left, lake on the right is what I'm looking for. Although, left peak, right lake. So let's get over here. Okay, that's got to be this right here, I think. Yeah, that's got to be it. That's Mount Aix, A-I-X, I don't know how you say it. Man, the Cascades are vast. Holy crap. I never knew how vast they were until right now. That's awesome. Okay, I think I'm close. Yeah, double check with my GPS here. I'm thinking I've got this peak right here, and there's a lake right below it, and my course line is supposed to be right between those, and I'm almost there. So I believe I know where I am, based on geography, which actually I'm really proud of, because I've really been sucking so far on this leg. Really sucking. So this is cool. And what's my time? 5:30, but see, I think I missed sunrise, so my time is quicker than I thought it would be. Maybe I'll do better from here on out. And I'm about 7,500, which is where I wanted to be. Oil's good. Oil temperature's okay. 3:30. Stop, reset, start. Okay. Woo! And I've got I bet that's Mount AIX there. So I got 250 to a lake. Got some bumps here. So that's that checkpoint. Okay, and this should be a good sized lake. Should just be off my left. And right to the southern tip of the lake. Right when I'm closest. Yeah, that's gotta be Mount AIX right there. That's gotta be it. It's the biggest one around here. Okay. Woo, getting a little bumpy. Should be 250 to the lake. Up, and there it is right there. And I'm gonna, alright, I got a spot on the horizon that I know I need to fly to. Cool, alright. I'm sort of getting it together here. I'm flying at 2,300. A little slow. 80 or 90 knots, or 90 miles an hour or so. Airspeed's bouncing around. But that's fine, I want to be a little slow. I'm at 7,500, so that's good, that's where I wanted to be. And there's the lake. Alright, I feel better now. I was just clueless before. God bless GPS. Got my spot on the horizon. I'm gonna fly in the saddle just to the south of Mount Ikes, whatever. How in the world do you say AIX? Alright, I'm almost to my closest point to that lake. And I don't know what it's called, but at the moment, I don't care. Woo! This is the bumpiest I've experienced. I was supposed to be 250 to that lake, and it's going to be really, really close. So actually, sweet, I'm impressed. I got lucky. And really close to the point. You know what? Holy crap. My target was 250, and I'm writing down 250. Stop, reset, start. Alright, now I know where I am. That's my mountain right there. Should be 325. That is Bumping Lake. Got Google Maps here, which has super awesome contour shading and terrain features. That is totally sweet. And there's Mount Eggs. I'm sure that's what that is. Alright. And that's, yeah, it's higher than I am, but I'm gonna fly next to it, so it's okay. 95 miles an hour. Airspeed, I'm okay with that. I don't want to be going super duper fast here because of the bumps. Maneuvering speed on this, actually, I did the math the other day and looked up how you do that. It's actually about 101 miles an hour, which is about my cruise speed, 100 miles an hour. So I could actually cruise at my normal speed and should be okay in bumps, but I know some of the guys said they fly a little slower in bumps, even though technically I should be able to go 100. All right. Woo. So 325 I have to Mount Aix. And I think it might be pretty close. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. Whoa! A little bit bumpy here. Ugh. I'm gonna climb a little bit. So this is Mount AIX, or however you say it, Aix. That's it right there. And I'm gonna fly in this saddle just south of it, which is hundreds of feet lower. Actually, yeah, my course has me closer to it than that, which I'm not at all interested in. But that's awesome. That is totally awesome. Yep, that's it. So my course basically has me touching the tip of it. So I'm a little off course, which is perfect, because my intention was to fly 350. Reset, start. Getting bounced around here a little bit. So now there should be a tower on my right. Okay, actually, yeah, I need to get back on course here, because I got south of the course. Throttle back a little bit. That's not too bad. This is probably a good introduction to bumps. Going 90 miles an hour, which I'm okay with. Not too terrible right now. Yeah, there should be a tower on the right. There's a lake. There's the mountain. And should be a tower off to the right at 4.5 minutes. So I got 3 minutes to go or so. I'm way off here. Going around that mountain, I didn't really correct for coming. Getting back on course after I went around it. So, I'm gonna make a correction here. Alright, I got a big lake off to the right there. Yeah, and I see it. And the tower, actually, should be near the far end of that lake. I'm still off course, but I have a reasonable idea where that landmark ought to be. Mount Adams down there. I don't know where Mount St. Helens is. Back over that way. Alright. Yeah, I need to get back on course here. I'm thinking I'll fly through that saddle there. I don't know. Actually, it slopes off down that way. So I've got one ridge line here that I got to get over. Let me climb a little bit. And then I'm going to be, I think, in really good shape. So that's, yeah, I think the wind is just much stronger than I anticipated. And it's, you know, I bet that's the antenna right there, which means I am just a couple miles south of the course. I'm just going to swing around here. I'm way past that right here now. Yeah, that's the tower there. So east to west, I had a good idea where I was, but I have consistently been south of my course on this trip because I haven't adjusted enough for the crosswind. This is my checkpoint, and I'm way over on time, but that's okay. I'll do a reset here. Actually, I probably won't even need to cross that ridgeline because it tapers off in the north, and I'll probably just fly along it or maybe cross it as it gets. It's about 6 minutes. Stop, reset, start. Now I've got 4.5 minutes. So let's see, now I flew right over that tower, but my course had me a little bit north of it, so I still need to have to set a veer to the north here. I'm sure I still have a left crosswind here. Slow down a little bit here. Getting a few gusts. Okay, I'm getting closer to being on course, and I'm looking for power lines which cross a road and a river off to the right, at least if I'm on my course line. And that'll be at 4.5 minutes. And actually, I'll probably start coming down here. Minutes. So where am I? I'm still to the right of my course. So let's adjust. Actually, yeah. So I'm heading pretty steeply towards my course. So 4.5 minutes. Still south of my course line. There's a road, maybe. I don't know, is that swath cut through the trees? Is that a power line? So I'm getting closer to being on track here on my course line, and I should be crossing river and a road and have power lines. Let's see. Okay, well I see a road, and that's I don't see the tower off to the side, but I got the road right there, and the river, and I'm crossing it. 529, and I've got 430. My next thing is Yakima ATIS 125.5. Oh, 125.25.
Flying 3 Zulu, wind variable at 4, weather's better than 5005. Temperature 18, dew point -3, altimeter 3008. Visual approach runway 27 in use. Low control to Seattle Tacoma International Airport. Hazardous weather for the Washington area available on flight service frequencies. Notice Jervin, restricted area 6714, area Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Foxtrot, and Golf are all active. Advise on initial contact, you have Alpha.
All right. I'm on course here.
My airport information, Alpha 2153 Zulu, wind variable at 4, weather's better than 5005. Temperature 18, dew point -3, altimeter 3008.
See if anyone's talking on the tower.
Yakima Tower, Cessna 12447, 27 at Alpha 1, straight out departure. Cessna 12447, Yakima Tower, straight out departure, approved, runway 27, wind variable at 3, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, 27, 12447.
So,
Cub 32815, Yakima ground, runway 27 at Charlie, taxi via Charlie.
okay, and I want to be at 2000. So I'm down to 4,700, just gradually coming down here as the foothills descend. I think that's all I need right there. Listen to the weather again.
Yakima airport information, Alpha 2153 Zulu, wind variable at 4, weather's better than 5005. Temperature 18, dew point -3, altimeter 3008. Visual approach runway 27 in use. Low control to Seattle Tacoma International Airport. Hazardous weather for the Washington area available on flight service frequencies. Notice Jervin, restricted area 6714, area Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Foxtrot, and Golf are all active. Advise on initial contact, you have Alpha.
Oh, this thing is so freaking hard.
Yakima airport information, Alpha 2153 Zulu, wind variable at 4, weather's better than 5005. Temperature 18, dew point -3, altimeter 3008. Visual approach runway 27 in use. Low control to Seattle Tacoma International Airport. Hazardous weather for the Washington area available on flight service frequencies. Notice Jervin, restricted area 6714, area Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Foxtrot, and Golf are all active. Advise on initial contact, you have Alpha.
Okay, so I'm actually at 4,000. All right.
Yakima airport information, Alpha 2153 Zulu, wind variable at 4, weather's better than 5005. Temperature 18, dew point -3, altimeter 3008. Visual approach runway 27 in use. Low control to Seattle Tacoma International Airport. Hazardous weather for the Washington area available on flight service frequencies. Notice Jervin, restricted area 6714, area Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Foxtrot, and Golf are all active. Advise on initial contact, you have Alpha.
Yakima Tower, Cub 32815, holding short of runway 27 on Charlie. Left departure off on runway 27, we'll be heading east.
27.
I'm sorry, was that Cub 815 to the go east?
Cub 32815 on holding short of runway 27 on Charlie. We'd like to depart to the east.
Cub 32815, thank you. Runway 27, intersects departure at Charlie. Clear for takeoff, left turn approved, wind variable at 3.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, Cub 815.
Yakima traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, 10 miles to the east, 3,500, full stop.
Luscombe 1813 kilo, Yakima Tower. You said you're to the east or to the west?
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, 10 miles to the west, just north of west.
Luscombe 13 kilo, roger. Enter right downwind, runway 27, report over town. Traffic ahead and very slightly to your right, 2,900 is the Skyhawk westbound.
Right downwind for 27, report over town, Luscombe 13 kilo.
So it's a 447, traffic ahead very slightly to your right. Inbound from the east to Luscombe at 3,300 for our right downwind.
United contact, looking for the traffic, 447.
447, are you turning northbound?
We're going to fly over KYKM.
Just 447, roger. Climb to at or above 3,500 for that traffic. He's at 3,200.
3,500, 447.
Luscombe, Luscombe 13 kilo. Descend to 3,000 or below. Maintain VFR for that traffic. He's going to pass right over the top of you.
Luscombe 13 kilo, descend to 3,000 or below. I have the traffic in sight, Luscombe 13 kilo.
Luscombe 13 kilo, roger. Altitude, your discussion then. So it's a 447, Luscombe has you in sight, 12 o'clock, a mile, 3,100.
447.
There he is. Cool. Alright, yeah, I'm nervous talking to the tower. But, so far so good, except I told him I was 10 miles east when I was west. But he figured it out.
That's the 447, Luscombe's passing below you now, altitude, your discretion.
Thanks for that, 447.
Alrighty. Sweet! I'm gonna survive, maybe. Coming over those mountains was exciting. Alright, report over town. Right downwind for 27, I see the runway. It's convenient that I'm flying exactly on the downwind. And that's probably, since I'm north of the airport, he said do a right downwind. If I'd been coming from a few miles to the south, he probably would have said left downwind, I'm guessing. I'm descending slowly. I'm at 28, I'll get down to 2,000, that's pattern altitude. According to my notes there. Man, I kind of sucked on that leg, but yeah, the GPS saved me basically. I just was not making enough correction for the northerly. It was stronger than, definitely stronger than what the numbers were that I'd put in here. Up at 2,500, another 500, and I'll be at pattern altitude. Not terribly busy, I guess. Yakima Tower, Luscombe 1813 kilo, just arriving at the edge of town.
Luscombe 13 kilo, roger.
And he already said right downwind for 27, and I am on an extended right downwind for 27. At 2,300, I'll keep bringing it down a little bit. I don't even remember what the timer was for, but I've long since forgotten about that. Just north of west. Alright, so yeah, I'm thinking about telling him that should be correct. Right downwind for 27. I'm going 90.
Luscombe 13 kilo, runway 27, wind variable at 4, cleared to land.
Luscombe 13 kilo, cleared to land, runway 27. He said 27, right? So I'm still a little bit high. Yep, that's 9. I see the 9. This is cool. I don't want to get too close here, because that's what I tend to do. There's 2100. Alright, now I'm at pattern altitude. Now I don't want to go below pattern altitude. Alright, see if I can hit the numbers. Yeah, I'm still close to the runway, but I'll get a little further out. Carburetor heat. There's 72, I'm gonna pull up trim.
Wind 150 at 3.
Yeah, I'm going all the way back to idle here because I'm doing my usual high thing, although not too bad. But 85 or 75, so not bad. Probably high, yeah. Crap, high as always. Close to the numbers, except I had to slip to do it.
Bravo X-ray, Yakima ground, loud and clear. 13 Kilo, where are you parking?
I'd like to go over to the museum.
13 Kilo, right here, right turn on 4, right turn on Alpha, left turn Bravo, taxi to the museum.
Right turn on 4, right turn on Alpha, thank you. Luscombe 13 Kilo. Yeah, I got all that. One right on 4, right on Alpha.
We're 5 Bravo X-ray, I just want to make sure you wanted Yakima ground?
One, two, three, four, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was a little gusty on the landing there. And it was tricky, it was challenging actually. But I eventually got this thing all the way back after a little balloon and dropped it in, not too bad. Park wherever I want here. Adios.
I just flew from Thunfield over to Yakima. They call it Yakima Air Terminal, which is kind of a funny name, but I like it. And I parked next to the museum here. I'm just going to be here briefly just to stretch my legs and take a look over here, which is Cub Crafters. This is where they're located, and it's where they design, build, manufacture their planes. And you can see they've got a bunch of planes lined up here, which is pretty cool. And over here is my little bird, Luscombe 1813 Kilo. I had kind of an exciting flight over the Cascades, right by Rainier, which was absolutely stunning. But I had a much stronger northerly than I planned for, and I kept getting blown south of my course. So I have just so much to learn, and I need to do a much better job at navigating. Some of my landmarks were difficult or impossible to find. A few of them were really good ones, and I found them. So anyway, I'll keep working at it and practicing, and hopefully I'll get better.